going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Check. And welcome everybody out here to Unionville, Tennessee, Community Middle School, the site for tonight's District 9 AA high school baseball action here on the X Sports Network. Tonight, Summertown Eagles taking on the Community Vikings in game number 2 of this two-game set. The Eagles 3-0 victors last night at home, looking to get a clean sweep here on the road. Michael Marks alongside Joe Calton. Starting lineups presented by Prime Automotive. First for the Eagles, starting on the mound will be the senior right-hander number 2, Jackson Bennett. His catcher will be number 33, Foster Paley. John Colby Stanley at first base. At second base, number 22, Cecil Williams. Playing shortstop will be number 17, Ryder Blackwood. At the hot corner, number 27, Elijah Huckabee. In left field will be number 7, Blaze Franks. In center field, number 8, Kason Blackwood. And in right field, number 30, Aiden Perez, with Graham Howell DHing for Franks. For the Vikings, starting on the mound will be their right-hander, number 12, Ty Wood. His catcher will be number 3, Isaiah Beach. Playing first base will be number 6, Wes Haley. At second base will be number 21, Mason Hill. At shortstop, number 10, Brody Armstrong. At third base will be number 13, Dylan Markham. In left field will be number 11, Logan Reed. In center field, number 8, Josh Powers. And rounding out the lineup with the right fielder, Maddox Thompson. And he is being DH'd for by number 16, Boone Gray. So while the teams finish up warming up and getting the starting lineups announced, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the first pitch when we return. You're watching Summertown Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed, non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Mike Keith and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. Come or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Bringing a taste of New York to the Tennessee Valley since 2013. Pie Factory has just the pizza to satisfy your craving. From sweet to savory, from pies to calzones, we make it all. Fresh, by hand, every day with our tried and true age-old techniques. Pair any pie with our ranch made in-house, an unbeatable combo. Whether you're dining in or taking it to go, we know you'll love our specialty pizzas. Stop by our location on the square in downtown Lawrenceburg or order online today.
Choose Keaton Services Group for all your outdoor needs. We provide pressure washing, soft washing, lawn care, and landscaping to residential and commercial customers. Call owner Jackson Keaton today to schedule your service. Licensed and insured.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Hi folks, this is Bill Osborne with Legends Restaurants. I'm here today to tell you about our Wednesday special. Our Wednesday special is our 6-ounce sirloin with your choice of side for $11. That's all day Wednesday, day or night. So come on out and enjoy one of these fresh cut steaks. Our meat's never frozen, it's always fresh. We hand cut in the restaurant. So come on out and enjoy this nice 6-ounce sirloin for $11 on Wednesday. Thank you in advance for your business.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Community. Michael Marks, Joe Calton here. First pitch about to get underway here between the Vikings and the Eagles. Just got finished with our national anthem and starting lineups. Again, starting on the mound for the Vikings will be the right-hander, number 12, Ty Wood. Got to see Wood pitch once this year, actually in this game last Tuesday against Loretto, and he had some good stuff. Only allowed 4 runs. And again, that was a Loretto offense that was coming off a 10-0 run rule the day before, Joe. So if you're Summertown, you're going to need a lot of confidence tonight, especially at the plate.
Yep, I agree. We had some kids struggle last night that usually put the ball in play, and we're going to hope that they can turn it around tonight.
Yeah, I would say you mentioned it, the struggling to get string hits together. You had Kason Blackwood go 3 for 3. You had John Colby Stanley go 2 for 3. Elijah Huckabee go 2 for 3. But none of those guys next to each other in the batting order. And again tonight. So again, Coach Blackwood trying to not necessarily shaking too many things up in the batting order, but trying to find some confidence in his offense.
We seen Wood behind the plate last night for them, so I'm interested to see the arm of this catcher here tonight.
I believe Beach actually did throw out a Mustang last week in that game, but from behind the plate. So another good arm back there. And you may even see the pitcher and catcher change spots in this game. I know you mentioned Wood was behind the dish last night. We've seen Beach on the mound at times this season. Last outing not his best, but obviously still another arm available.
Right.
So Wood finishing up his last couple of warm-up pitches. And again, last Tuesday, Wood had a nice night on the mound. Went 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts.
Blackwood.
And so leading things off for the Eagles will be the shortstop, number 17, Ryder Blackwood. Blackwood 0 for 3 last night, was able to reach on a walk. So Blackwood, the left-handed hitting shortstop, will step in. And Wood's first pitch will stay low for ball 1. And we are underway. First pitch here at 6:28.
I'm interested to see the strike zone we get tonight. Last night it was line to line, but you didn't have much up and down.
Called pitch right there for strike 1. Wood with the 1-1. Outside ball 2. Blackwood showing some patience at the plate.
Even though he was 0 for 3 last night, he did have some good at-bats. Get the pitch count up on the opposing pitcher. He fouled several off.
2-1. That one will catch the outside corner for strike 2. Now 2-ball, 2-strike count to Blackwood. Aiden Perez on deck for the Eagles. And Wood coming set the 2-2. Ground ball back up the middle. Going to be a tough play for the shortstop. Blackwood getting down the line, and he's safe.
Yeah, that slow roller up the middle there is tough.
Now batting number 30.
So Blackwood will lead off with the single. And the leadoff man on first for the Eagles. I'll bring up the right fielder, number 30, Aiden Perez. Perez 0 for 2 last night, a walk, a strikeout, scored a run. Blackwood, good lead at first. Goes back.
He almost caught him leaning there, but luckily he was able to get back on that one.
Yeah, Wood does have a good pickoff move.
Ball is kind of up the line for the first baseman here towards home, so it gave Ryder that extra chance to get back.
Pick back again, not in time.
How long do you think it'll be before high school does something with the pickoffs like the MLB?
I would say this is definitely a season I've seen a lot more than usual. And some guys really adamant as we have a third straight pick attempt. Close there, but Blackwood back safely. But my guess is they would definitely address it in college before they would make its way to the high school level. That pitch swung on up the middle. Shortstop flips over to second for one, on to first for two, and a two double play right there. 6-4-3, and quickly 2 down.
That double play is brought to you by C&W Paving. They always pave the way.
Perez, a good knock, just hit it right at the shortstop, and Community able to turn 2. So that will bring up Cason Blackwood. Cason Blackwood 3 for 3, 3 singles last night, an RBI and a run scored. Sees the first pitch swung on and miss. Good breaking ball there from Wood.
You know, that last play where Hayden hit that ball up the middle, I think it hurt him because the shortstop was playing for Ryder to steal there. Had him in position.
The 0-1. That one's going to skip away from Beach. 1-1. Jackson Bennett, the pitcher, on deck for the Eagles if Blackwood is able to reach. The 1-1. Inside, hit right back to the shortstop. Fire over to first in time, and a busy inning at shortstop for Brody Armstrong, and the Eagles go 1-2-3 in the first. The Vikings will come to that when we return. You're watching Summertown Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
Banking made simple and convenient. At Builtwell Bank, we're here for you. Whether you're making a milestone purchase or saving for retirement, our dedicated financial team will walk with you every step of the way because we care. From personal banking accounts to making sure your business and commercial needs are met, we'll make sure you have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and goals. Serving Lawrenceburg and Summertown. Come see us today. Member FDIC.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here at Community Middle School here in Unionville, bottom of the first inning, about to get underway. Summertown goes 1-2-3 in the first. Ryder Blackwood single that then led to an Aiden Perez double play, and Cason Blackwood a ground out to the shortstop. So Jackson Bennett on the mound for the Eagles. He's going to have to follow a heck of a performance from Brady Keaton last night. Complete game on less than 75 pitches. Was just absolutely dominant. But the good thing for the Eagles is that leaves the entire bullpen available for today.
Yes. You know, great job last night by Brady. As he got later in the game, you could tell it was getting to him a little bit, getting tired. Because I think through 4 innings, he was at low 30s on his pitch count. But he done his job and was able to get out of it all on his own.
And Bennett had an amazing pitching performance last Monday against Cascade, was able to shut out the champions. So leading things off for the Vikings will be the center fielder Josh Powers. 1 for 3 last night with a single. Struck out as well. And Bennett, first pitch, but Powers shows bunt. And a whiff right there for strike 1. The 0-1 from Bennett. And we'll stay away, ball one. Again, defense, pretty much the same that you're used to for the Eagles. Paley behind the dish, John Colby Stanley at first, Cecil Williams at second, Blackwood at short, Ryder Blackwood, and Elijah Huckabee at third. 1-1. That'll be in the dirt ball, too. That one skipped away from Paley.
I don't know if it's got any effect. It looks like it is affecting him out there a little bit. There's a hole, like right where his landing foot is hitting on the front of that mound.
Yeah. So you can kind of see it on the screen up there.
I noticed it during that JV matchup earlier.
And Powers will call for time before the 2-1. Swung on and miss. Big whiff through the breaking ball there. 2-2.
He kind of landed awkwardly on the hole that time.
So you can see him kind of messing with it there. And the 2-2. Inside. That'll miss ball 3. Full count to the leadoff man, Powers. And Community comes in 4-16 on the season, 0-5 in district play. Summertown 13-8 with a 3-2 district record, coming off their win last night. Now the 3-2. Ground ball, second base. Williams able to field it, throw over to first in time. And what a defensive play there at second base by Cecil Williams. A guy that wasn't even in the lineup last night. Obviously, Jackson Bennett playing at second base last night. But it seems like there's no rust there for Cecil.
No, he's that kid you can put anywhere, and he's going to give 110%.
And at the high school level, that almost counts for a little bit more than skill. So that'll bring up the shortstop number 10, Brody Armstrong. Armstrong 1 for 2 last night with a single. And timeout here as...
Looks like he's going to change his cleats.
Yeah. Again, you can see the home plate umpire.
Looking at it now.
I'd say sees the hole up there. Right there, and like you mentioned, Joe, it's right there where Bennett's been landing, and you don't want a kid to misstep and turn an ankle.
No, that would be bad, for sure.
Now a member of the community coaching staff coming out here to take a look at it. Maybe looking for a bag with some more dirt or clay in it just to try to fill that in. And you can see Bennett showing right there that right where he lands is the front of that hole. So while they get this sorted out, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching Summertown Eagle Baseball here on the Exports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
1819, you're getting more than just an elevated dining experience here. We'll transport you to another world, a world where historic meets modern. You'll find your classic comfort staples to exotic delicacies, where unique flavors are combined to create your favorite dishes. Whether it's our locally and internationally inspired food or drink, including craft cocktails and local beers, we have something to satisfy every palate. If you're looking for your next meal or ready to host an event, Discover the magic of 1819 today on the Square in downtown Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here at Community. Jackson Bennett back pitching. Seems that they've gotten everything with the mound taken care of. So Brody Armstrong at the plate. Looking to see the first pitch from Bennett. Ground ball. It'll be a slow roller. Bennett has a hard time fielding it. Throw to first in time. What a play by Jackson Bennett off the mound. Maybe a bit of over-pursued that one. Was able to turn back in time to get Armstrong at first. 1-3 on the putout. And that will bring up the Viking first baseman, number 6, Wes Haley. Haley 0 for 3 last night.
He was their pitcher last night against us.
I'd say came out of the bullpen against the Mustangs last Tuesday and had a good performance. And fouls that one out of play down the right field line. And being able to hold, the Eagles to 3 at home, that's an excellent performance. As that next pitch misses high and inside, ball 1. The 1-1. Swung on down the right field line. It could be trouble, and it will be just foul down the right field line. Good chase there from Perez. That one rolls up near the wall down there. 314 to right field, 290 to left, and 356 to dead center.
Yeah, like maybe a foot or two being fair down there.
Next pitch fouled off. Haley survives with 2 strikes. Bennett looking to get out of inning number 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball, shortstop. Blackwood able to snare it out of the air. And each team a 1-2-3 inning in the first. The Eagles will bring their bats back when we return. You're watching Summertown Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here to start the top of the second inning. Both teams go 1, 2, 3 in the first. Summertown able to get a hit in the top half of the first, but then led to a double play. But the bats from both teams looking patient, but with some really aggressive pitching. Still scoreless 3-1. So the Eagles will go 4, 5, 6 here in the second. Leading things off will be the starting pitcher, Jackson Bennett. And it'll be John Colby Stanley followed by Cecil Williams. Bennett 0 for 3 last night with a strikeout. Looking to get his first hit of the series here. Bennett had a good 1, 2, 3 inning on the mound following some mound issues there in the bottom half of the inning, but seems we have all that solved. And again, Wood had a great first inning as well. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike one.
See, watching Wood out there, I didn't pay attention to the hole, top of the first, but his foot lands about where the hole started, so I'm sure he was having issues with it as well.
The 0-1, that's going to be roped down the left field line and will be foul, 0-2. And again, with where the sun's positioned, you almost feel bad for left-handed batters until it goes down.
Yeah, it's
and right there in left field. The 0-2 called, strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Wood. One down here in the second. That'll bring up the Eagles' first baseman, number 14, John Colby Stanley. Stanley went 2 for 3 last night, 2 singles and RBI. Looks to stay hot at the plate. First pitch. Check swing, called strike 1. Wood working middle away there with the off speed. The 0-1. That one will stay down, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to Stanley. Next pitch from Wood, swung through, let's say fouled, and looks like Beach.
He caught the rough end of that one.
Yes. I'd say we saw him take one last Tuesday. Our home plate umpire will walk one out to pitcher Wood, give Beach a minute to catch his breath. Be a 1-2 count to Stanley. Yeah, I've talked about it. I don't know if there's a less forgiving position physically than being a catcher in baseball.
No, I mean, that's a tough position for sure. Physically and mentally.
Yes. Because you're going to be sitting back there seeing, anywhere from 80 to 100 pitches any given night, maybe more. And it's high school, you don't have a lot of guys that are just, zeroed in positioning wise. And when a foul ball gets tipped, it's free for all.
Yep. And sometimes if you got to go deep in your pen, you could get beat up.
Yes.
Back there pretty easily.
I would say it's hard to build a rapport with really more than 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah.
And some schools have enough that they can run a different catcher for each starter, stuff like that. But again, here at the 2A level, it's kind of you got 2 guys maybe. That one popped straight back and out of play.
Yeah, you're lucky to have 2 kids you can
that you feel comfortable
send
enough
out there to catch.
Yes.
Much less any more than that. So.
1-2. Swung on, ground ball through the right side, snared over there at first. What a play over there by Wes Haley.
That was a good play.
2 down in the second. And, man, the defense has been lights out here.
Number 22, Williams.
So Cecil Williams One of those that made an excellent defensive play last inning will get his first at bat of the series. First pitch from Wood, and that'll plunk Cecil in the back. First base runner of the inning for the Eagles. Now come on a hit by pitch.
Now batting number 27, Huckabee.
Now a big opportunity here for Elijah Huckabee, the Eagles' third baseman, 2 for 3, 2 singles and a run scored last night.
He'll be on export.
First pitch, low and away, ball 1. Williams has his lead at first. Pick back to first, not in time. Again, Wood very aggressive, trying to keep runners on. And Williams a good lead at first again. Next pitch, and the dirt ball 2. Two-0 pitch from Wood. Williams takes off, swung on and missed. The throw down to second, just late. And a stolen base there for Cecil Williams. Puts a runner in scoring position for the Eagles with 2 outs. Now that opportunity for Huckabee has grown. Two one. Misses away, ball 3. Now a hitter's count to the Eagles' third baseman. Foster Paley on deck. Three one. Called strike 2. Pick back to second, not in time. And Beach showing a good arm there at catcher, trying to back pick someone at second.
I believe that got the second baseman in the jumped up and got him in the head or something out there, it looks like.
May have.
I seen him picking his sunglasses up off the ground, so.
Must have gotten them to some degree.
Something happened up around the head area.
So a full count to Elijah Huckabee. The 3-2. Swung on, fouled back into the netting. Huckabee stays alive with 2 strikes. So Wood shakes and steps off. Next pitch, called, strike 3. And the Eagles get a runner on second, but some dominant pitching from Ty Wood. As we head to the bottom of the second, our score, Summertown 0, Community 0. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here, bottom of the second inning. Second opportunity at the plate for Community as Bennett comes back out for his second inning of work. And the first pitch to Markham will miss upstairs, ball one. Again, forced Community into 2 ground outs on a line out back in the first. And a called strike there on the 1-0. But again, pitched to the first 2 batters in that first inning on a mound that he didn't necessarily feel comfortable with. So we'll see if he has an uptick here in inning number 2, and that one misses just low, ball 2. Two one from Bennett. Curveball in there for strike 2. Some scores from around the area. Lawrence County over Marshall County 10-3 right now in softball. Forest leads the Lady Mustangs in softball 3-0. Community the lead over Summertown in softball 6-1. And we had a time called, I believe, by Markham there.
Yeah, batter called it.
Lawrence County up 4-1 against Franklin County in baseball. 6-0 Loretta the lead over Forest. And here still 0-0. That pitch foul out of play. Still 2-2.
Didn't quite make it to the bushes over there.
And again, compared to some of the places in this district, not a whole lot of foul territory here.
No, not much.
And drop third strike. Paley able to field, throws down the first in time. And they get Markham. First strikeout for Bennett. One down here in the second.
Now batting number 3, Isaiah Beach.
That'll bring up Isaiah Beach. Beach 0 for 3 last night with a strikeout. And again, you know, we talked about how good of a game Keaton had on the mound last night, but you look 3 through 7 in the order for Community last night went hitless.
Yep.
Bennett looking to keep that trend up. First pitch, outside corner, called for strike 1. The 0-1. High and inside, almost caught Beach. 1-1. Ground ball short. Blackwood over to first in time. Good scoop there by Stanley. 2 down in the second.
Took a big hop out there.
Now batting number 21, Mason Hill.
Ryder caught it almost like he was catching a little pop fly out there.
I'd say he had his glove, rather high for a ground ball there.
And that's a tough one. You got to wait for it to come to you right there to make the play to first. So.
And first pitch to Mason Hill misses. Hill 0 for 2 last night. Hill a pesky base runner if he can reach. That one fouled out of play. Hill a bit late on the fastball. The 1-1. Popped up. Out to center field. Blackwood makes the charge in center and brings that in. So a 1-2-3 inning in the second. We'll head to the third inning. Our score here at Community, it's Summertown 0, Community 0. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here at Unionville Community Middle School, Summertown and Community. Head to the third inning, still not up at 0. Offenses have struggled a bit to get going, but I think that's more due in part to the great pitching. Ty Wood back on the mound for his third inning of work. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 strikeouts. And then you go to the other end with Jackson Bennett. He's gone 2 innings, 1 strikeout as well. Again, it has been scoring runs has been tough to come by in this series.
Yes, it has.
So we're starting inning number 10 and still only 3 combined runs. Yeah. All of which came from Summertown last night. So leading things off here in the top of the third inning will be the Eagles catcher, number 33, Foster Paley. Paley batting 8th tonight, 0 for 2 last night.
Yeah, I was about to say, he was one that struggled a little bit last night that has produced in the past. So.
I was about to say, he's been one of the more consistent producers for the Eagles this year out of the back half of the order. First pitch from Wood, a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Wood coming set with the 0-1. Popped up to the infield. Second baseman Hill charges on and makes the grab. Leadoff man down.
Now batting number 3.
Here in the third.
Howe.
So the back of the Eagle order with the designated hitter, number 3, Graham Howe. Howe batting for left fielder Blaze Franks tonight.
And I believe he was 1 for 2 last night.
Yeah, went 1 for 2 with a double, an RBI, and a walk drawn. As that pitch skips by Beach, ball 1. The only extra base hit for either team last night. The 1-0. Foul into the netting. Next pitch. That will stay low and in for ball 2.
Looked like they wanted to call that one there, but He backed off on it.
And pitch number 30 from Wood, and it's his second hit by pitch. So Howell will trot down to first. A one-out base runner for the Eagles, back to the top of the order.
Number 17, Blackwood.
And I'll bring up the shortstop, Ryder Blackwood, 1 for 1 tonight. Led the game off with a single. Blackwood steps in, pick back to first, not in time. Howell has good speed over there at first. Third baseman Markham has his toes on the infield grass to watch in case of a Blackwood bunt. And again, Ryder's a guy with the speed to drop one down the third base line and be able to beat it out.
I was going to say, he's been known to do it.
So it does look like the Vikings have done some scouting. 1-0. That'll be foul, back out of play.
You know, like me and Will has talked about, the 3 high school teams in Lawrence County are the easiest teams to scout.
Yep.
In any sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we've kind of done that to ourselves.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a great thing as well. So if it gives up a little scouting,
I think that's a thing we'll take, because it does feel like, in spite of that, it feels like somebody's making a trip to Murfreesboro every year.
Oh, yeah.
in any sport. Pick back to first, not in time. So you had Summertown volleyball make it to the state tournament this year. You had Lawrence County football go all the way to nearly the third round of the playoffs. And then, we saw all the success that, Loretto and Summertown both had in boys and girls basketball. And we expect more of the same when it comes to spring sports as well. Blackwood steps back in. 1-1 count. That one stays upstairs, ball 2. Next pitch. And the dirt skips away, gets out of play. So they will give Howell second. Now a 3-1 count. So now the Eagles are runner in scoring position with only 1 out. Here at the top of the order. (3-1). High and outside, ball 4. And Blackwood 2 for 2 reaching tonight. A single and a walk.
Number 30, Perez.
And now a big opportunity for Aiden Perez. 0 for 1 tonight, grounded into a double play. But again, we talked about it the last at bat that the shortstop was shaded over to watch in case of a Blackwood steal, again with Howell at second, unless the double steal is put on. Howell will go back to second.
That shortstop did kind of shift towards second there.
And we see him doing more of the same right here. The first pitch. And Perez takes that on the outside corner for strike 1. A pretty good gap in the right center field. Center fielder shaded slightly to the left. Infield corners in. The 0-1 shows bunt. Not able to get it down. Strike 2. And now with the 2-strike count, that almost 100% eliminates the bunt attempt.
Yeah, you don't want to get out on that.
I would say there's been a million times I've said it takes away the bunt, and then I see another one, but 0-2, and it hit him again.
Well, I will say, He is prone to getting hit.
That is
Last
already
night, he did not get hit. So I knew it was coming sometime tonight, but I didn't want to jinx it.
So that is already the third different Summertown batter to get plunked in just 11 plate appearances with Perez, Cecil Williams, and Graham Howe. So Howe will move to third, Blackwood at second, Perez at first. And out comes head coach Parker Gunn to have a conversation on the mound with his starting pitcher Wood. Again, the mound visit's brought to you by McDonald's HVAC.
You know, last week I jinxed Aiden. He come up for his second at bat against Rogers, and he was 2-2 in the count, I guess. And I said, you know, he was hit by pitches, first at bat, next pitch, bing, right in the back. And I was like, well, sorry, Aiden.
When Loretto was playing at Giles County, I'd mentioned, you know, liking the setup over there. There was a moment in that game where a Giles County pitcher hit 3 straight Loretto batters. And
wow.
And, you know, when they came back around, I said it's not likely that you see somebody get hit twice, but, you know, at this rate, and now we've already seen 3 in this game. And Wood's been good at limiting the free passes. It looks like he'll stay in there.
Yeah, if you're Summertown, you want to capitalize here and get some runs out of those free passes.
And again, you got pretty good speed all the way around. You got Howe at third, Ryder Blackwood at second, Aiden Perez at first, with Case and Blackwood at the plate. Kaysen went 3 for 3 last night, 0 for 1 so far tonight with a ground out to the shortstop. But one opportunity to get your first hit of the night. First pitch, it's a breaking ball back over the middle of the plate, strike 1. And the 0-1 from Wood. Swung on in right field. It's going to be back and foul out of play.
Let's go, Casey. You got this right here.
That one had good distance on it, but just flared foul.
Yeah, and the wind, looking at the flag out there, has almost died down from what it was earlier.
So it was blowing out to right pretty good as Beach will go back up to maybe rediscuss the signs with Wood.
Well, this is a guy at the plate you don't want to leave one over the middle with.
No. I'd say I was just thinking of the last Summertown game that I called with Summertown Loretto a couple weeks ago, and that was a game where there were 4 home runs. You know, Ryder Blackwood got one out, Aiden Perez, Case Blackwood, and Jackson Bennett, and we were talking about the speed of Case Blackwood's. His didn't even leave the park.
Yeah, his was inside.
Yeah, the old Little League home run. And now the home plate umpire going to go try to speed things up. It seems we may be having a bit of a Bull Durham mound visit here. So Blackwood a big opportunity. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Eagles center fielder. Wood steps off again. Now it's ready to come set with the 0-2. And he'll step off again. Now come and set the 0-2. Wood. That one in the dirt. Good job right there by Isaiah Beach. Keep that one in front of him.
You know, I haven't seen any in this game yet, but during the JV game, a lot of pass balls would hit this padding back here, and it would go straight back to
yes.
home plate. Some of them went all the way back to the mound.
Yeah, I would say it does make it kind of difficult to judge. Ground ball up the middle. Going to be a tough play. The shortstop couldn't make up his mind, and that's a run in for the Eagles. Infield single there for Case Blackwood and RBI scoring. That's Graham Howe. And the Eagles on the board, 1-0.
You know, you got Kaysen at the plate. He hits the ball like that. It's going to be a tough play to throw him out at first base.
I'd say you kind of see Armstrong going through, wanted to come home, realized that it's too late for Hal, and then looks at first, and Blackwood's already passed the bag at that point.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to try to get him out at first, that's got to be your first instinct, is to throw it first.
So Jackson Bennett 0 for 3 last night, 0 for 1 so far tonight with a strikeout. Has a chance to help himself on the mound, and that's a deep fly ball out to right field. Right fielder backed up towards the wall. Will make the grab at the warning track. Runners from second and third tag up. And an RBI sac fly for Summertown. As coming home from third was Blackwood. 2-0 Summertown. And both of those runs, Joe, come off free passes. A hit by pitch was Hal, and Blackwood able to draw the walk.
Yep.
So runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Case and Blackwood at first.
14, Stanley.
Perez at third, and John Colby Stanley up to the plate.
On offense, you always want to make the other team pay for the free passes, so Summertown's able to make that happen here.
Blackwood trots down to second with a stolen base, puts 2 in scoring position now. And gives John Colby Stanley a heck of an opportunity here. He will call time, a 1-0 count. Stanley 0 for 1 tonight, hit a liner to his counterpart at first base, Haley, and was an awesome play.
Nice diving catch over there.
Yeah, back in the second inning. The 1-0 catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1. Next pitch, lined out to left center field. Going to be a tough play. And that gets off the left field wall, a base hit. 1 run scores Perez, Blackwood back in as well. And an RBI double there for John Colby Stanley. That doubles the Eagles' lead. It's 4-0.
That's 2 back-to-back hard-hit baseballs right there for the Eagles.
And 3 straight guys to bring somebody in.
Now batting number 22, Williams.
And I'll bring back up Cecil Williams. Williams was hit by a pitch back in the second. Was able to get to second on a stolen base. First pitch, ground ball. It's going to hop over the third baseman's head, Markham. And they will hold it. Stanley up at third. Oh, had a tough, wow, what an arm out there. Williams will get the second. So a single for Cecil Williams. Stanley may have been able to come home on that, but again, that's one of those that it's really hard to judge.
It's tough, yeah. I mean, when he stopped at third, the left fielder was in front of the ball, and he kind of got away from him.
And we saw right there, Reed shows the heck of an arm. So runners on second and third, 2 outs. Elijah Huckabee, 0 for 1 tonight with the strikeout. Had a good quality at bat his first time around. And swings through and misses on the first one for strike 1. Again, most of the Eagles had a pretty quality at bat the first time around. There weren't a whole lot of 1 or 2 pitch at bats. And that's why Wood's coming up on pitch number 50 right here. The 0-1 gets away from the catcher, and again, Stanley and Williams will retreat. And we talked about it, not a whole lot of foul territory behind the dish. And again, with that being a concrete wall right there, if it gets by the catcher, it's going to skip back.
Yes. It's got padding out there, but it's hard as a rock, too. So it'll come back to him for sure.
So a 1-1 count here to Elijah Huckabee. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back going for the off-speed there was Wood. Trying to make it through this third inning. That one stays upstairs for ball 2.
That's a tough one to take right there, down 1-2.
Huckabee trusting his strike zone. And now the 2-2. popped up. Going to get close to getting out of play, and Haley not able to run under and make the grab right in front of the Eagles dugout. And Huckabee stays alive.
Yeah, I don't know if the dugout made him a little nervous there or what, because he just kind of threw his glove out last second at it, wasn't able to catch it. But
I'd say from our vantage point, it looked like a play that, and again, we haven't seen Community a whole lot, but a play you'd expect him to make almost.
Yeah.
The 2-2. Swung on, foul back into the netting. And Huckabee being a pesky out here at the 7th spot in the lineup.
That's what you like to see in the bottom half of your order.
Gets over the catcher and takes a skip back. And like you mentioned, Joe, right off that concrete, straight back to Wood. 3-2 on a pitch that would probably score a run in most other parks.
Yes, most definitely.
So full count here. First base is open. Payoff pitch, ground ball foul over towards the Community dugout, skips out of play. And Huckabee working on double-digit pitches here in this at-bat. Wood throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him, and Huckabee staying alive up to this point. 3-2. Foul, and he stays alive again. An incredible battle going on here between Wood and Huckabee. Wood comes set. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for out number 3. So Summertown strands 2 but gets 4 here in the top of the third. Jackson Bennett will be back on the mound when we return. You're watching Eagles baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Eagles put up 4 runs in the top half of the third. We'll see if the defense can help them out here in the bottom half. Ty Wood leading things off. And I'll see a first pitch ball high and inside from Bennett. Again, Wood just had that incredibly long at-bat, or incredibly long pitching duel with Huckabee there to end the last inning. Ground ball right up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. First hit, first base runner for Community.
Number 11, Logan Reed.
Now I'll bring up Logan Reed, the left fielder. Went 1 for 1 last night, a single and a walk. Looks to keep that going with Wood standing up on first. Pitch back to first, not in time. Reed went around. So no balls, 1 strike to the Vikings left fielder. Has an incredibly good arm out there. We'll see what the bat looks like as Bennett tries to pick back to first.
Yeah, that throw in he made from left field was pretty impressive.
And Reed will call time. Boone Gray on deck for the Vikings, the DH. He's taking his first at-bat of the series when he comes up. The 0-1. Low and away, fastball called, strike 2. So Bennett able to get ahead early in the count. And Reed again calling time. Pick back to first, not in time. And you can tell where Blackwood is positioned there at shortstop, trying to prevent a steal, and a good job by Paley to block that one. Keeps the runner at first, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Small lead at first by Wood. The 1-2. Breaking ball in there, called strike 3. Second strikeout for Bennett. Another strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. So 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd brings up Boone Gray, the Vikings designated hitter. Pick back to first, not in time. Some more score updates. Final softball, Lawrence County over Marshall County 10-7. Community over Summertown 6-1. And Forest right now a 5-0 lead over Loretto in softball. First pitch called, strike there from Bennett. Baseball scores. Lawrence County a 5-3 lead against Franklin County. Loretto 8-0 over Forest. And right now, as you can see, Summertown a 4-0 lead here over Community, as Bennett's pick back to first is not in time. Lady Cats pick up their 6th win in district play already this season.
You know, we was talking about the pickoffs earlier. I don't mind a couple, but I get nervous the more you throw.
And that one fouled off for strike 2. Wood will have to return to first.
I get nervous the more you throw over there, because that's a chance
eventually
you're taking
it
if you're
get
going
away.
to throw it to the fence or something.
Because, again, that even happens to the pros, much less the high school age. No 2 count here to Gray. Bennett, the 0-2. Gets up over Paley, and Wood able to walk down to second.
Looks like Loretto just played their 9th run in baseball with a Mason Tidwell home run.
Wow, already the second of the night. Kason Springer hit one earlier in the game. One-two count. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bennett, his third.
Now batting number 8,
Brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. So 2 down, back to the top of the order with Josh Powers. The Viking center fielder 0 for 1 tonight and grounded out to Williams at second base for the first out of the game. Was an incredible play by Cecil over there at second.
Kind of sliding backhand.
First pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Paley blocked that one up. So both catchers have done a pretty good job tonight, Paley and Beach, of keeping everything in front of them. Bennett will step off and get Wood to return back to second.
Trying to get him to shrink that lead a little bit back there.
Yeah, already 4 Mustangs in that game with multiple hits. Seems that the offense has come alive in that game. The 1-0 blocked up by Paley, and Wood will return back to second.
It's another good job by one of the catchers in this game right here with Paley. You know, especially with the amount of pitchers we have that like to throw off speed, breaking balls and stuff like that.
Yeah, it can be hard to stay in front of all that. 2-0. Fastball in there for strike one. And Bennett, went with a couple off speed, a couple breaking ball there at the beginning of that at bat, and then kind of froze him up with the fastball. 2-1. That one stays just upstairs, ball 3. Now a hitter's count to Powers.
I saw the stat, but I'm just making that up. Anyway, it's egregious, as the commentator would say.
Three-one. Foul out of play. Back towards the batting cages behind the Eagles dugout. Full count. Now Bennett, potential payoff pitch. Get out of the inning. Swung on and missed, and Bennett, after the lead-off walk, strikes out the next 3. And after 3 here at Community, it is Summertown 4, Community nothing. We'll be back here in a minute. You're watching Summertown Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And ready to start the fourth inning here. Ty Wood back out on the mound. Getting ready to start his fourth inning. So far through 3. Well, I have the wrong game pulled up. Just looking back at the Loretto Forest game, but here, Wood 3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. The big one, the 3 hit by pitch.
Yes.
That's allowed Summertown to plate a couple of runs. And again, that was 2 of the 3 when they originally got the bases loaded back in the 3rd inning. Do it for the Eagles. It will be 8-9-1, just as it was last inning. So Paley, Howell, and Blackwood. Again, Wood had a long inning last inning at 57 pitches. Elijah Huckabee struck out to end the top half of the 3rd inning, but had such a long at-bat that really inflated Wood's pitch count.
Leading off in the top of the 4th, number 33, Paley.
And for the Eagles, you want to plate more than 4 runs there, but getting his pitch count up like that, it benefits you also.
So Paley steps in 0 for 1 tonight with a pop-up to the infield. Swings on a first pitch fastball and fouls it off down the left field line. The 0-1. Curveball stays up. It's now 1-1 to the Eagles' backstop. That pitch in there for strike 2. And Wood responding well, following up the 4-run inning. One ball, 2 strikes. Paley, ground ball 3rd. Good backhand by Markham over to first in time for the first out.
Well, it was a good play by the 3rd baseman.
Number 3, Howell.
Slow roller Markham with the backhand, fired over to Haley at first for the first out. So that'll bring up Graham Howell, the DH. 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch his last time around. Came around to score.
Despite the short backstop and the issues we had with the mound, it's a really nice field over here.
First pitch in there for strike 1, and I would say now that I've seen 4 of the 5 fields in this district, yeah, there's really no, bad park, so to speak. The 0-1. Stay low, ball 1. The 1-1 to Howell. Ground ball through the 5-6 hole, a base hit. And Howell will reach for his second time tonight. Back to the top of the order with 1 out. It's Ryder Blackwood.
Now batting number 17, Blackwood.
Ryder 1 for 1, a single his first time around, a walk and a run scored his second time through. Again, had a bit of a rough night at the plate last night, but so far through 2 plate appearances has started to make up for that. First pitch. He'll take that one low and in for strike 1. Wood coming with the 0-1. And that one skips into Beach for ball one.
Must not be too much of an exciting soccer game over there past right field fence, because I've only heard them holler about one time over there.
Well, I would say soccer scoring can be even slower than baseball sometimes, and that's coming from a 4-year soccer player in my day. 1-1. Low and away ball two. Say, I think our loudest game of the year that year ended in a 0-0 tie. And imagine running around for 90 minutes and nobody scores.
That would be terrible.
Because then you just tie and you go home. Next pitch called, strike on the outside corner. It's 2-2. At least in baseball, they play till somebody wins.
Yeah.
Most cases.
Yeah, most cases.
Unless you're in a tournament and they got time limits and stuff. But regular season, you'll play till you figure out who wins. Blackwood calls for time and 2-2 count. Aiden Perez on deck. Pick back to first, not in time. Two-two pitch. That one gets away. It gets by the catcher. Howell will easily take second. Taking away the double play ball, and now a full count to Ryder Blackwood. It's now a full count here to Ryder Blackwood. With one out here in the fourth. Pitch from Wood. Fouled off. Get out of play over here near the elementary school.
I was glad I was informed that it was at the middle school today.
Yes.
We went to Cascade, and I went to the high school over there and had to turn in and go
back to the elementary school.
To the elementary school.
Payoff pitch. Low and in, ball four. Second walk drawn tonight by Blackwood. Second walk issued by Wood.
Now batting number 30, Perez.
So Aiden Perez up, 0 for 1, grounded into a double play. Was hit by a pitch his last time. Was able to come around and score a run on that hit by pitch. First pitch, foul back into the net. And again, 3 of the 4 runs Summertown's put up in this game. Graham Howell reached on it, was hit by a pitch. Ryder Blackwood, walk. Aiden Perez was hit by a pitch. So, it doesn't matter how you get on, just get on and let someone else bring you around. And
get on base and make them get you out.
And saying the whole team tonight's really been good. And hey, one guy gets on, and you look at Jackson Bennett, didn't get a hit, but had that sac fly and got the RBI. As that pitch misses low, ball one.
Timely hits. That's all you can ask for.
So Wood coming up on pitch 75. One. And that one's laced down the left field line, a base hit for Perez. Coming around to score is Howell. They'll hold Perez up at first. Blackwood just advances to second, but an RBI base knock for the Eagles. It's 5-0. Perez gets his first hit of the series.
Now batting number 8, Blackwood.
That'll bring up Cason Blackwood. 1 for 2, a ground out, and an RBI single, a stolen base, and a run scored. Has runners on first and second with 1 out. First pitch, taken on the outside corner for strike one. Now the 0-1 from Wood. And Kaysen will take that one down for ball one, pardon. See, it's getting a little confusing here. Got two kids named Blackwood, and the pitcher's last name is Wood. The 1-1. Breaking ball in there for strike two. Going back to second. And gets by the second baseman, but Powers right behind him in center field to keep Ryder Blackwood at second. Still a 1-2 count. Wood comes set, the 1-2. Upstairs, ball two.
You know, the Eagles has had pretty good plate discipline so far tonight.
Yeah, Wood, 75 pitches, only 47 strikes so far. Two and two, picking back to second. Gets away, but shortstop right there. Armstrong to cover that one. But you can kind of tell that Ryder Blackwood there at second has got Wood's eye on him. And hence feels like it's been a while since we've seen a pitch out there to Kaysen Blackwood at the plate. Two-two, they'll pick back to second again.
Yeah, I think Ryder's gotten in his head a little bit. He ain't scared to get a lead.
And again, that helps the guy at the plate just that much more. And again, steps off. Yeah, picked a lot at Ryder back when he reached the first time off the single. Next pitch. Ooh, gets by everybody. He's going to go back to the mound. Runners will advance 90 feet. So now runners at second and third takes away the double play ball. And loads up the count for Kaysen Blackwood.
I don't blame him for getting out of the way of that one. That one would have hurt.
I would say usually the fans are chirping, hey, wear that one, but
I'm sure he'll hear it from the dugout.
Anything shoulder up, I ain't taking it. Payoff pitch. Ground ball. It's going to be a tough play. Markham comes in and just has to eat it up. An RBI single again from Kaysen Blackwood on an RBI on an infield single. One comes around to score. That's Blackwood, Ryder Blackwood. His second run scored, both off free passes. And it looks like I
think we're going to get a pitching change here.
Yeah, it looks like coming in from center field, it looks like it'll be Josh Powers on the mound. And this mound visit brought to you by McDonald's HVAC. And while the Vikings go to the bullpen, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching Summertown Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, You'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Josh Powers comes in from center field as the relief pitcher. First pitch breaking ball, called strike one, to Jackson Bennett. Kason Blackwood will scoot down to second, taking away the double play ball. Now runners at second and third. Bennett 0 for 1, a strikeout, had a sac fly RBI his last time up. And that one high and inside, ball one. All four of the infielders have their toes on the infield grass. The 1-1. Popped up a mile high. May not get out of the infield. Second baseman camping under it, able to make the play. Mason Hill at second.
I was going to say, that's going to be a tough play.
So 2 down. And that'll bring up the Eagles' first baseman, John Colby Stanley. Stanley, an RBI double his last time up, was able to score 2. The Eagles' first baseman steps in, runners second and third. Left fielder, the outfield is really all shifted to the right. Pitched low and away to ball one to Stanley. And again, with them pitching away to Stanley and the outfield shifted where they are, it could be extremely dangerous if he's able to square one up to left field.
So they done that a couple times last night. They shift their outfield one way and then pitch the opposite way. You would think.
Yeah, I would say you'd want to pitch them inside.
Yeah.
The next pitch misses ball 2. (2-0). Stanley holds back, 3-0. Cecil Williams on deck for Summertown. It's a 3-0 count to Stanley. 3-0 ground ball right side, eats up the first baseman. It's a base hit into right. 1 run scores. That's Perez. Shortly behind him is Blackwood. Another 2 RBI base knock. Make it 4 on the night for John Colby Stanley. It's 8-0 Eagles.
Nice piece of hitting there by John Colby. Just, that ball come in on him. He just took it down the first base side. Perfect spot with runners second and third. Taking it to the right side.
So Summertown now an 8-0 lead with John Colby Stanley at first. It's Cecil Williams. Williams hit by pitch his first time up. A single his next time. Looks to keep the hot hitting going. And takes a first pitch breaking ball high and inside, ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled the foul down the third base line.
John Colby was going on that one. I don't know if it was a hit and run in play there. Or
I'd say when the team's able to string together some hits, I mean, it just stuff like that just falls into place sometimes. And the 1-1 stays upstairs.
You know, like I mentioned before, we have struggled with that stringing hits together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we might have a couple guys 3 for 3 on the night, but
It's always one that's the 2 spot and then the 4 spot.
apart from each other.
Yeah.
Their hits.
2-1. Stanley taking off for second. Pitch misses. It's 3-1. And John Colby Stanley with the stolen base. And I feel like it's actually such a benefit to have a first baseman with some sneaky speed like that, because you know, first baseman gets on, you don't think much of it until they're in motion. Hitters count to Williams. Pitch back to second, not in time. A 3-1 count here to Cecil Williams. Powers the pitch in the dirt ball 4. Cecil will trot down to first. And back up to bat will be Elijah Huckabee. Huckabee was the last out of the last inning.
Had a lengthy at bat.
Yeah, had a really long at bat on Ty Wood. We'll be facing Josh Powers for the first time. First pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Powers trying to get a ground ball there, trying to see if we can get Huckabee to roll over one of those sweepers. The 1-0. Same pitch lifted out to left field. Left fielder going back at the wall, and he'll make the grab on the warning track. But the Eagles plate 4 more runs here in the top of the 4th. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Our score here, Summertown 8, Community nothing. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Unionville Community Middle School, Summertown High School, a 8-0 lead over Community as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. Still on the mound for the Eagles will be Jackson Bennett. 3 innings, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts. For the righty for the Eagles, had a good night, and starting to go through the order the second time. The Vikings leading things. It will be 2-3-4 here in the inning. Leading things off, the shortstop, number 10, Brody Armstrong. Armstrong had a ground out to Bennett his last time up, and we'll see a first pitch fastball that stays just upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0. Low and away, ball 2. Next pitch in the dirt, 3-0 now to Armstrong. Some score updates, still 5-3, Lawrence County over Franklin County, and Loretto still a 9-0 lead, and then Summertown, again, up 8-0 here. Final in softball, Forest 5, Loretto nothing. As 4-pitch walk there to Armstrong will be the first free pass given up by Bennett. And again, it can be a bit difficult to get into a rhythm on the mound. When you look, the last two offensive innings for Summertown have been really long half innings.
Yes, they have.
Back-to-back 4-run innings.
You know, it might take you a batter or so to get back in the groove of things.
So up to bat, the first baseman, Wes Haley. 0-for-1 with a line out to Blackwood at short. And gets a first pitch fastball down the middle for strike one. Back-to-back innings allowing the leadoff runner to reach. Pick back to first.
Ooh.
Close play. But they will
That's
say
a good move there by Jackson.
And they'll say Armstrong able to swim around the tag of Stanley. But again, not a very shy lead over there at first. The 0-1. This is ball one.
Got a soccer ball out in center field. That happened in the JV game.
And whoever our new center fielder is was able to send it back over there to the football field.
That's Casey Blackwood. He made a goal, too. Well, it landed in the back of it.
That one sent out to right center field. Perez charges in and makes the catch in right center for the first out of the inning. That retires Haley.
13, Dylan Markham.
That was another high hit baseball.
We've seen a couple of those tonight that have just been shot to the moon, feels like. Dylan Markham up for his second at bat, 0-for-1 with a strikeout.
You know, and I don't know if that one was as high as I think it was, or if these lights kind of
amplified a little more.
Boy, they shine down like they do.
Pick back to first. Whew, that one close to getting away from Stanley, like you mentioned.
Yes.
You know, the more you pick over, the higher chance it has of getting away. And again, with Armstrong reaching on a walk, you don't want to give up any more free passes. And Markham will hold back on that one for ball one. One-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, going high and in with the fastball. Markham a bit late on that one.
More times than not, those pitches are hard to hang off of.
Well, it's right there at your eyes. You want to go after it, but unless you've got incredible hand speed, it's tough to get the bat up there. One. Goes back to the fastball, strike two. And Bennett, after the first pitch ball, is back ahead in the count, 1-2. The 1-2. Upstairs, ball two. It's pitch number 50 for Bennett. Two. Curveball, and Paley blocks that one up. Now loads it full for Markham.
You know, I was expecting that pitch. The pitch before that is from the dugout you hear be a wall, and he threw a fastball.
3-2. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Bennett. Make it 5 on the night. Another strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine.
Number 3, Isaiah Beach.
2 down. So that'll bring up the catcher, Isaiah Beach. Beach 0 for 1, a ground out to the shortstop. First pitch fastball called for strike 1. And Bennett really starting to trust his fastball the second time through the order. And we mentioned at those long innings, it takes a little bit to get going. Seems like he may have found his groove here.
Yeah, and it's always good to start that batter 0-1 instead of 1-0.
1-0. Breaking ball stays upstairs, 1-1. I would say the probability of a guy getting on 1-0 versus 0-1 it's crazy, the difference. So Armstrong, the runner at first, 2 outs. 1-1 for Bennett. Stays upstairs, Paley. Gets the glove up there to meet the fastball. It's 2-1. To the catcher, Isaiah Beach. Again, Beach started in left field last night. Went 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 2-1. Fastball in there for strike 2.
One more, Jackson. Let's go.
Seems like a little bit more of a narrow strike zone tonight.
Yes.
Not as wide as the night before, but Bennett doing a good job locating north and south. 2-2, pick back to first. Close, but Armstrong gets back safely.
But like I had mentioned in that game last night, after the first 2 innings, you knew where the strike zone was.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't differ. I mean, he was consistent for each side. So
2-2, fastball in the dirt, ball 3. So back-to-back full counts. 3-2 outs. You can almost bet the house that Armstrong's going to be taking off on the pitch here. So Bennett going to need to attack the batter, Beach. 3-2. Swung on and missed, strikeout, and that will do it for the 4th inning. Back-to-back strikeouts to end it as Bennett strands the runner, Armstrong, on first. The Eagles will come to bat in the 5th when we return. You're watching Eagle Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here. Start of the 5th inning. Bennett, 2 strikeouts again in the 4th inning, is through 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts.
That's a good way to finish that inning by Bennett after allowing the leadoff walk.
And again, that's back-to-back innings where he let the leadoff man reach, did the same thing back in the 3rd, then struck out the next 3, and then allows the believe a one out, or pardon the leadoff base runner with the walk, and then gets the next three. Two of the three being strikeouts. And pinch me if you've heard this before. Eagles go 8-9-1 here in the fifth, third straight inning.
You know you're doing something right when you can lead off each inning with the same guy.
So not often does the 8-hole guy feel like a leadoff batter, but Paley now the third of fifth innings he's led off. Sends one out to center field. Under it, the center fielder will make the grab. One pitch, one out. And quickly one down here in the fifth.
Now batting number 3, Howell.
Graham Howell up for his third plate appearance of the night. Hit by pitch, came around to score a run, a single, and came around to score as well. Powers first pitch. Breaking ball upstairs for strike one. Powers has been good since he come in. One inning, one hit, one strikeout. And drops the breaking ball in there for strike two. And quickly ahead of Graham Howell.
You know, that pitch right there kind of starts in on the batter and then breaks back over the plate. That's a good pitch.
The 0-2. Swung on, foul. Howell stays alive with two strikes. The 0-2. In there for called strike three. Howell goes down looking. His first time being set down tonight. Back to the top of the Eagles order.
Number 17, Blackwood.
Two down brings up Ryder Blackwood. 1 for 1 tonight. A single, 2 walks, 2 runs scored. So he his first time facing Powers. First pitch, foul out of play. Updated scores from around the county. Looks like we got final score here at Franklin County. Lawrence County 5, Franklin County 4. So the Wildcats able to get game 2 back. Loretto still up 9-0 against Forest. That game in the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 to Ryder Blackwood. And Powers goes away with the fastball, 3-1. Hitters count to Blackwood. And the 3-1. Swung on, foul out of play. Blackwood went after the high and in fastball, loads the count up full.
That's that one that I was talking about earlier that's hard to
get up to.
Hard to lay off of.
Yeah. And the 3-2. Stays upstairs, ball 4, and for the third time tonight, Ryder Blackwood going to walk down to first via walk. His 4th time reaching tonight.
Now batting number 30, Perez.
And, you know, it's a blessing to have that for Summertown, but how annoying for community. You know, and this guy, the top of the order, comes up and hasn't had to swing his bat more than once.
Yep. His first at bat was the only time he had to.
And he's taken off for second. Called strike, throw down, not in time. Blackwood into scoring position with his first stolen base of the night. An 0-1 count now to Perez. And the 0-1 pickoff back to second.
Almost got him leaning over there.
Again, we said Blackwood not bashful to take a lead. Almost got the better of him right there. The 0-1. Perez lays off on the breaking ball. It's 0-2.
He wanted it.
It almost felt like he saw that and thought, man, that's got to be too good to be true.
Yeah. Got a battle with 2 strikes now.
0-2 count here to Aiden Perez. 2 outs, runner at second. Swung on foul, and he'll stay alive. He fouls that one off back towards the park over here behind the visitors' dugout and bleachers.
Yeah, that pitcher mixes it up out there. Sometimes he'll stare at second while he's in the middle of his
wind up.
Sometimes he don't. Kind of throws you off a little bit.
The 0-2. Upstairs, ball 1.
They never even looked at him that time.
And now Perez going to look to battle back. 1-2 count. Powers will pick back to second and just fake the throw. Now comes set with the 1-2. Swung on and missed. A big strikeout for Powers will strand the runner Blackwood at second. Community will come to bat in the bottom of the 5th when we return. You're watching Eagles baseball here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we realize when it comes to sports that seasons begin and seasons end. There's an ever-changing to a new season. In Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, there is appointed a time for everything. There's a time for every event under heaven. Life has its seasons. But one thing that does not change is Jesus Christ. The Bible says He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Put your trust, confidence, and obedience in Him. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. And, we had talked about it, Joe, before, earlier in the game when Perez had been hit by a pitch, that he's a guy that's been hit a lot this year. We were just told he has been hit 12 times this year.
The next closest is
4. And that's got to be the funniest stat I've ever seen. Usually there's the one guy on the team that gets hit, but it's usually not 3 times more than the next guy. 3 Eagles have been hit tonight. It was all in the 2nd and 3rd innings. As Paley throws down to second, we're ready to get going here in the 5th. It will be 6, 7, 8. Mason Hill leading things off. Second baseman 0 for 1 tonight. Hit a pop fly out to center field. All the way back in the 3rd inning. And goes first pitch swinging right back to Bennett.
Line drive
right to him. Well, back-to-back innings, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting number 12, Ty Wood.
You would much rather lead an inning off like that than with a walk.
Oh, yes.
If you're the team on defense.
Yes, I would say I've had some interesting ways to score plays. L1's a new one. But we had a ground ball. It was actually Armstrong. Hit a ground ball to right field and got thrown out at first by the right fielder.
Wow.
So I've had some interesting plays here.
I've seen that in youth league stuff. but not very many times at the high school level.
First pitch strike. He's a left-handed bat, and I don't know what it was. I mean, he really got around and stung it out to right field. Must have stung his hands a little bit because it was a little late dropping the bat and got a late break down the line. And again, Dylan Thompson saw the opportunity and made the throw to first in time. 1-1. Breaking ball stays inside, ball 2. And maybe a positive out of not getting any runs back in the top half of the inning is it allows Bennett to get back to work quickly.
Yes, it does.
2-1, swung on. That one's fouled down the right field line and out of play.
Allows him to stay in that groove a little easier.
Now the 2-2. Outside corner, going to say just missed. Wood 1 for 1 tonight with a single. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Bennett. Make it 6 strikeouts on the night. Strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. So 1 down, we'll bring up Logan Reed. Reed, the left fielder, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Was able to reach twice last night. Was 1 for 1 with a single and a walk drawn. Swung on and missed on the first pitch. Gets away from everybody. It's now run rule territory at Forest. Loretto a 10-0 lead in the top of the 6th. Fouled off into the netting. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to Logan Reed. Bennett comes set. Breaking ball blocked up by Paley, 1-2.
Good 0-2 pitch right there.
Now the 1-2 from Bennett. Fastball fouled back out of play. Bennett trying to get out of the 5th. The 1-2. Breaking ball just misses inside. Ball 2. Now a 2-ball, 2-strike count to Reed. Pitch ground ball up the middle. And it's going to skip through a base hit. Wow, jumped right there between Blackwood and Williams. And a 2-out base knock for Community, their 2nd of the game.
Just out of the reach of Williams there coming across.
Only the 3rd base runner of the night for Community, and funny enough, 2 of them have come from the 7 and 8 spots in the lineup. So to the bottom of the order with the DH, Boone Gray. Gray 0 for 1 with the strikeout. As Paley and Bennett having a quick chat on the mound. First pitch, high and inside for ball 1. Pick back to first, close, and they got him. Jackson Bennett picks off Logan Reed at first, and that will end the 5th inning. So despite allowing the 2-out base knock, Bennett picks him off, and that'll take us to the 6th inning. And we'll start when we return. Here in a minute, you're watching the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Case and Blackwood will lead us off here in the 6th inning as the Eagles 3-4-5 due up here in the 6th inning. Summertown put up 4 runs in the 3rd, 4 runs in the 4th, but a scoreless 5th has us at 8-0 here entering the 6th. Josh Powers back on the mound. He's gone 1 2/3, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Now gets the heart of the Eagles order and gets a first pitch strike to Blackwood. The 0-1. Swung on and missed the breaking ball. And Blackwood a little frustrated, down 0-2 early. Blackwood with 5 hits in this series, all 5 singles. Looking for maybe an extra base hit here, 0-2. And out of the 3 pitches he's seen, that may have been the one that I would have, other than the swing and miss, I would have called a strike.
Yeah, that one.
Maybe a little closer than the.
That's a tough one to take. Down 0-2.
The 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2. It's 2-2 to Blackwood. Hard ground ball off the glove of the pitcher, and that may have ended up helping as it ricocheted right to the second baseman, Hill.
Still a tough out there.
Yeah.
He gets down the line well. That ball beat him there by maybe half a step.
Again, both Kaysen and Ryder Blackwood at excellent speed. I'll score that one 1-4-3 for fun. So that'll bring up Jackson.
I guess you could say the pitcher assisted in
yeah.
that.
Because I think that probably would have gotten up the middle if it didn't come off Powers' glove.
I think you're right.
Bennett, first pitch swing and miss. Jackson struggled a bit tonight, 0 for 2. A strikeout and a pop out. Had a sac fly RBI as well. And the Eagles starting pitcher and cleanup batter. So he's the 0-1. Pops that one up out to right field. Chasing under it, the right fielder and the second baseman. And Hill, it drops off of Hill's glove. An E4, but reaching with 1 out, Jackson Bennett.
Right there, you almost want your right fielder to call your second baseman off and make that catch.
Number 14, Stanley.
I would say
because that second baseman had to cover a lot of ground to get out there to that ball.
Well, and it's a lot different backtracking to a ball versus charging in on one, and it's a whole lot easier to come in on one. So our first defensive blunder we've had tonight allows a base runner for the Eagles. Now John Colby Stanley, 2 for 3, a double, a single, a stolen base, 4 RBIs. And pops that one left and out of play. Cecil Williams on deck for the Eagles. Another kid that's had a good night at the plate.
So even the infield's playing him to pull, and they're still throwing it outside.
And again, a huge hole down the left field line. Picked back to first, not in time. And even after they were pitching him out that last inning, he still pulled the ball down the right field line and had that 2-run single. Oh, 1 swung on and missed for strike 2. And John Colby Stanley quickly down 0-2. Bennett a good lead at first.
I think we got a runner in there for Bennett. I think that's Camden Staggs.
So Staggs running for Bennett. And he will trot back to first. And I believe you are right. That is Staggs out there running. The 0-2. Staggs takes off. Throw down to second. Going to be a close play. And a stolen base there for Staggs.
You really want him to get down right there at that second
I would
base.
say I was curious to see what the call was going to be. So the throw was a little late, but now the 1-2. Powers will throw back to little fake throw back to second. One, two. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another strikeout there for Powers.
Number 22,
2 down.
Williams.
Cecil Williams due up for the Eagles. He is 1 for 1 tonight. Is hit by pitch, stolen base, a single, and a walk.
Looks like we do have a pinch hitter on deck over there, Hudson Kinnick.
So Kinnick looking to bat for Elijah Huckabee. Huckabee went 2 for 3 last night, but is yet to be able to reach tonight. And a base hit up the middle. And it looks like they may send the runner. Staggs is going to come around from third and score. And an RBI single there for Cecil Williams. It's now 9-0 Summertown.
We've got several kids that's pretty fast on the bases. Staggs being one of them there.
And, again, that's another free pass issued, so to speak. We saw
Now batting number 24, Kinnick.
Bennett, who reached via an error, and then Staggs goes in, gets the stolen base, and comes in off the single. Hudson Kinnick getting the at-bat in place of Huckabee. This will be Kinnick's first at-bat of the series. Coming in with a runner on first and 2 outs. First pitch up. Pick back to first. Going to be close. And getting back there is Williams.
Got another pinch hitter on deck over there, number 5, Knox Calton.
Runner taken off. Pitch high. Beach the throw down to second. And Williams in there safely. Another stolen base for Cecil. His second tonight. And, man, has Cecil had a good night or what?
He's had a good night.
Been able to reach 4 times, 2 hits, an RBI, a couple stolen bases now.
Great defensive play in the first inning.
Yes, yeah, but can't forget both sides of the ball.
He's done a little bit of it all.
2-0 count here to Kinnick. Now has a runner in scoring position, and we'll take that pitch down 3-0. So a 3-0 count here to Kinnick. Pitch in the dirt, ball 4. And the pinch hitter comes in and draws a base, gets on base with the walk. And another one coming up to bat in place of Foster Paley. It'll be Knox Calton.
Now batting number 5, Calton.
Calton also looking for his first at bat here in the series. What an opportunity now with runners on first and second. Powers comes set. First pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner, called strike one. The 0-1 pitch coming from Powers. Outside, ball one. Powers working away from the Summertown bench bat. The 1-1. Swung on, foul. Out of play. Now the 1-2. Powers will step off. Runners will return to first and second.
Coach Blackwood has learned his move because he hollers back a second before he picks.
Well, you can tell as he waits longer and longer, you can really tell he's thinking about that. Called strike 3 in the dirt. And that will end it here in the 6th. Summertown able to tack one more run on. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning when we return. You're watching Summertown Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
And we're back here, bottom of the 6th inning. Boone Gray will lead things off for the Vikings as they go 9-1-2 in the order here in the 6th. Bennett still going back out there for his 6th inning of work. 5 innings, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts to 1 walk, and gets a first pitch strike there to Gray. Now, again, Gray had an at-bat that started back in the 5th inning, but with Logan Reed getting picked off at first, didn't get to complete that at bat. And 1-1. And that one scorched out to right field. Perez camps under it in foul territory and brings it in for the first out.
Now batting number 8, Josh Powers.
So we go back to the top of the order with the started off as the center fielder, now the pitcher, Josh Powers. Powers 0 for 2 tonight at a ground out to the second baseman and a strikeout. And gets a first pitch strike once again. And Powers has had a good night on the mound, 2 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. And that one almost wore it, but
able to dodge it just enough.
Yeah. 1-1. Ground ball over to second base. Williams. Fields fires over to first in time. And another 4-3 ground out for Powers. 2 down here in the 6th.
Number 10, Brody Armstrong.
Now Brody Armstrong. Armstrong 0 for 1 tonight. A ground out, drew a walk, but was stranded at first. Armstrong sees the first pitch fastball, and Bennett so far has started all 3 batters he's faced so far with the first pitch fastball called for a strike. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Bennett looking for a quick 6th inning here. The 0-2. Swung on foul. Went 3 straight fastballs right there and tried to get him to chase one upstairs. Armstrong able to get the bat to it just enough to foul it off. Bennett comes set the 0-2 once again. Pitch low and outside. They're going to say just misses. Thought it had maybe just caught the outside black, but
it's a good location there on the 0-2.
Now the 1-2. Breaking ball right down the middle for strike 3.
I was looking for that one with the hook.
And got him there with it. Make it 8 strikeouts on the evening now for Bennett. And the Eagles will try to tack on a couple more insurance run in the top half of the inning. That'll be when we return. You're watching Summertown Baseball here on the Exports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
LUS is committed to our customers. From providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service, LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Eagles will go 9-1-2 here in the top of the 7th. Their last opportunity to tack on a couple more insurance runs. It will be Graham Howell to lead things off. Howell 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Was able to reach on a hit by pitch back in the 3rd and come around. 2 runs scored tonight for the Eagles DH. Takes a first pitch strike up in the zone. Again, a strike zone I feel like has gotten a little bit bigger as the game's gotten more late.
I believe so.
And same pitch, same location. How? Again, it's a hard pitch to get to, but going to have to adjust as the zone does. The 0-2 from Powers. Same spot, same result. Swung on and missed strike 3. Make it strikeout number 4 for Powers.
Number 17, Blackwood.
Back to the top of the order with Ryder Blackwood. 1 for 1, a single. Has walked 3 times tonight. A couple stolen bases, a couple runs scored. This will be his 2nd time facing Powers. First pitch low and in, ball one. Again, final from Forest. Loretto 10, Forest nothing. A game run rule in 6 innings. So the Mustangs pick up their second run rule victory in district play as they finish 6-2. So in sole possession of first place at the moment. 2-0 pitch to Blackwood. Catches the outside corner for strike one. Two and one. Swung on, ground ball. Going to be a tough play. Haley able to field it and will cover the bag himself. 2 down in the 7th.
The ball 2 pitch to Ryder. I thought he was going to call a strike because it was kind of up in the zone like the ones Graham got.
So it's been some tough adjustments for the Eagles here in the late going. Aiden Perez up to bat is 1 for 3 tonight. Ground out a strikeout, was hit by a pitch. Has an RBI single as well, 2 runs scored.
Soccer ball in the outfield again.
Oh, we're going to get, it looks like a community player going to get to kick it over this time. And he'll just throw it. Get some groans from the crowd over here.
Everybody was wanting him to kick it out
there. Yeah, let's say we saw Kason Blackwood earlier in the game send one back over with the foot. The 1-0. Upstairs, ball 2. To Perez, swung on, off the end of the bat. There'll be a play for the second baseman. Hill drops it, and safe at first, an infield single. Aiden Perez.
Always run it out.
Batting number 8, Blackwood.
Second time we've seen Hill struggle with a play tonight. One was a fly ball, another a ground ball. And they rolled that in E4, so I'll do the same up here. That'll bring up Kason Blackwood. 2 for 4 tonight, 2 singles. A ground out. An unfortunate ground out as last time, one that went back off of Power's glove right to Hill at second. It made it an easy ground out. The 0-1. We'll stay upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch. Breaking balls. Trying to steal seconds, Perez, and he gets there. Ran into the throw from Beach. And, yeah, I would say it looked like it got Perez up near the face. Knocked his helmet off. Couple of his coaches going to make sure he's okay. It seems everything is.
He kind of brushed him off like, I'm good.
Say not many things harder than to get a senior to come out of a ball game.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with getting him to come out of this.
2-1. Swung on, laced down the right field line, a base hit.
Hard hit ball right
and
there.
Blackwood's going to run. Hard round at first. Coming home is Perez. Blackwood, he's rounding second, heading for third. And he's going to be there with a stand-up triple. Our first extra base hit of the night. Our second extra base hit of the night. Brought to you by Green Hill Monument. Summertown gets the 10th run on the board as Perez scores from second. And finally an extra base hit in this series for Kason Blackwood. Had 5 singles, and now that 6th hit, a triple.
Yeah, he gets the ball in the gap. He's especially getting 2.
And I hate to sound like a broken record, but you look back at Perez, who reached on an error and came around to score. But so far, 8 of the 10 runs have been earned. Next pitch inside, dropped by the catcher, but called for strike 1. 2 outs for Jackson Bennett. Bennett 0 for 3 on the night, but has a sac fly RBI, reached on an error, stolen base, and scored a run. Now Staggs did come in and run for Bennett after he reached on that error. Now he sees the 2-1 pitch. That one popped up, left field. Shortstop and left fielder crashing in on it. Left fielder will make the call and bring that in for the third out. But the Eagles do get their 10th run on the board, an RBI triple off the bat of Case and Blackwood. The Eagles will look to get their final 3 outs when we return. You're watching Summertown Baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
Looking for a new home built with quality you can trust? At Mid-10 Homes, we don't just build houses, we build the place your family will call home. We take pride in our look, specializing in custom homes and offering new home sales because we're from here too. Locally owned and serving Lawrence County, Tennessee. From blueprints to finishing touches, our quality and attention to detail is next to none. Call owner Dylan Brazier today at 931-279-1287.
I'm Philip Edwards, proud to announce to you that I'm running for county executive in Lawrence County, Tennessee. I've lived here my entire life. I've always been a mechanic and a farmer. I've also been privileged to serve for the last 6 years.
How many pitches is Jackson at?
84.
Someone who's lived it, worked it, and fought for it here at home in our county.
So he's got a little room to work with here.
God bless you.
So my favorite thing is you get to the state tournament, it's like the 6th inning, and your guy's got like 105 pitches, and you're sitting here, it's like, oh, do you want to?
Yeah.
Because if it's a guy you're going to burn, you let him throw all 125 or whatever it is.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Last chance for the Vikings as they enter the bottom half of the 7th inning, trailing Summertown 10-0. Michael Marks, Joe Calton here. Leading things off for the Vikings will be Wes Haley, 3-4-5, due up here in the 7th. Bennett going back out to try to shut the door on this one, 84 pitches through 6. And first pitch, foul ball. Back out of play off of the bat of Haley, 0 for 2 tonight. A line out and a fly out. And it's been tough sledding for a lot of the Vikings tonight. We mentioned it, only 3 base runners as we enter this inning. As that pitch misses, ball 1. Bennett, the 2 hits, 1 walk given up. The 1-1. Scorched. That's going to be foul, though, as he's a bit late on the fastball. One, 2. Inside, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Haley. Went 0 for 3 last night, so 0 for 5 so far in the series. Bennett is the call. 2-2. Outside corner, ball 3, and now a full count. Bennett coming with the payoff pitch, 3-2. And the dirt ball 4. Leadoff base runner. Figure I kind of announcer jinxed Bennett right there saying that Haley was 0 for 5 in the series.
It happens.
And we have a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter here.
Coming in for, it's Burton Brown. Coming in to bat for Dylan Markham. Markham 0 for 2, 2 Ks. So Brown going to get the pinch hit opportunity here late. Brown will step out. First pitch, bunt attempt shown, and they're going to call that strike one. Not sure if it got his bat or not.
It didn't sound like it.
But the way it ricocheted, made you
I'm
think.
not sure.
Nonetheless, 0-1.
It all works the same there.
Again, Haley, the runner on first. And see where Blackwood is at short, playing for a potential double play. The 0-1 shows bunt again, popped up about 10 feet behind us. 0-2. So I remember setting up for the Community Loretta game last Tuesday up here. Felt like I was dodging foul balls every 2 seconds in the JV game.
I always think if a foul ball's coming, am I going to take this headset off or am I going to jerk all of your stuff off the table?
The 0-2. And able to get a piece of that one, 0-2. So still no ball, 2 strikes here to Brown. The Vikings pinch hitter. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Make it strikeout number 9 for Bennett.
Now batting number 47, Michael Reed.
And another pinch hitter
Number
coming
47.
in. That will be Micah Reed. Batting in place of Isaiah Beach, who's 0-2 with a strikeout and a ground out. And first pitch swung on and missed. A big hack there from Reed. Outside corner, going to say just missed. Ball 1. Bennett's done everything in his power to get that call. And
yes, he has.
Oh, I'll give the home plate umpire. He's been consistent. It's been a ball every time. 1-1. Inside, ball 2. So pitch 98 coming up for Bennett right here. Or say he went around, strike 2. It's now a 2-2 count to Micah Reed. Haley still the runner at first. Off the... Sounded like it came off the nub of the bat.
Knob,
yeah. Foul that into the pole.
Kind of strange.
Bennett looking for that same high and inside fastball that he got Brown on the last at bat.
He was close right there.
Two. Swung on and missed. A beautiful breaking ball. Make it 10 strikeouts on the night now for Bennett. Another strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. 2 down here in the 7th. And batting in place of Mason Hill.
Number 5.
Will be number 5, Cade Hasty. And Hasty pops that first pitch up foul out of play. And following the leadoff walk drawn by Haley, Community's gone to the bench for now 3 straight pinch hitters.
So I believe we're low of baseballs here. They're waiting on one.
That last pitch from Bennett, that strikeout number 10, was on pitch number 100. It's now an 0-1 count here to Hasty. That one will get over the head of Paley. Taking second is Haley.
That's a tongue.
And Hasty is at the mat. Is up to play. Up to bat. Yeah, Hasty, Haley, and Paley. 1-1 count. Runner in scoring position now for the Vikings. Strike 2 on the fastball. And Bennett potentially one pitch away from a complete game shutout. One, two. Called ball, 2-2. Next pitch from Bennett. Fastball right down the middle, called strike 3. Make it 11 on the night, and that will do it. Final here from Unionville. Summertown 10, Community nothing. Summertown 10 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Community no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Final line for the starting pitcher, Jackson Bennett. Goes 7 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts. And then you look just across the line on the offense. I mean, Cecil Williams had a big night. 3 hits from Cason Blackwood. Ryder Blackwood able to draw 3 walks. So you had a bunch of guys able to get on a bunch of times. And, despite it not being a run rule, still a double-digit run victory for Summertown here on a Tuesday night.
And, it's even better that Summertown's able to come out 2 wins here with 2 pitchers.
Yes. I would say
able
2
to go
complete
the distance
games.
Both games. So.
And, that saves the bullpen a lot for the end of the week. Obviously, Summertown next game will be at home on Thursday as they take on Lawrence County, a game that you would like to have as many pitchers available as possible. And then senior night will be Friday at home against Rogers. So that will do it for us here at Community. Michael Marks, Joe Cowden saying good night from Community.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.